Look, I'm about to destroy a piece of advice that probably on your vision board right now. And if you're one of the 87% of founders who think that passion is your business strategy, you need to watch this video and hear what I'm about to tell you. Now, follow your passion. This is what every business guru, every TED Talk, every startup accelerator is telling you to do. Look, over the past few years, I've worked with hundreds of founders and I've built about 12 different startups of my own. I've scaled 4 of them very successfully. And this is what I've learned. Following your passion isn't just wrong, it's mathematically destructive to your business. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why passion advice is killing your startup. And more importantly, what actually works instead. First, let's talk about how everyone and everybody is talking about this, right? Go to any startup event, read any business book published in the last 5 years, talk to any investor, they'll all tell you, find your passion and the money will flow. Do what you love. Passion is the secret to success. But look, I used to believe this too. When I started my first company, this was years ago, I was passionate about the technology. I thought that was enough. I spent 18 months building something that I was really passionate about, burned through my savings, and almost went bankrupt. And for a while, I thought I wasn't passionate enough. Maybe I needed to dig deeper, find my true calling. But then I started tracking the actual outcomes. Not the feel-good stories you see on social media, but the real numbers. And I discovered something that changed everything about how I advise founders. Now, let's talk about a few numbers that nobody talks about. Now, I analyzed 500 startups that launched between 2018 and 2022, all founded by people who said they were following their passion. Now, here is what I found. 73% failed within the first 3 years. Of the ones that survived, only 12% hit 7 figures in revenue. The average founder income after 3 years was $31,000. And here's what really got me angry. The advice givers never track these outcomes. Follow your passion doesn't just fail. It actually damages your business in 3 specific ways. Number 1, passion makes you ignore market reality. When you're passionate about something, you assume everyone else will be too. You over-expect. I've watched founders spend months building features nobody wants because they were passionate about the technology. The math here is simple. If your passion doesn't match the market need, you get 0 customers. Number 2, passion makes you emotionally attached to bad decisions. I once had a founder who was passionate about organic farming. They spent 2 years trying to make an organic food delivery service work in a town of about 15,000 people. The math didn't work. Not enough customers, too high delivery costs. But he was so passionate, he couldn't see it. Number 3, passion burns out when you hit obstacles. Now here's the thing nobody tells you. Passion is an emotion. Emotions fade. When you hit the inevitable wall, and you will, passion isn't enough to carry you through. I've seen founders quit the moment things got hard because their passion disappeared. And this is where it gets really frustrating for me as someone who's been in the trenches. I watched too many brilliant founders torpedo their own businesses because they follow this advice. Just last month, I was in Dubai and I worked with a founder who spent 8 months building a meditation app because she was passionate about mindfulness. Zero market research, no validation, just passion. she had 11 downloads in the first month. Now, this is not theoretical for me. I've had to help founders recover from the damage this myth creates. Okay, so if you follow your passion is wrong, then what really works? This is where my proprietary Brandem framework comes in. Instead of following passion, successful founders follow what I call as the truth force. And there is a mathematical difference. Now, here's the difference. Passion is about how you feel or what you feel. Truth force is about what you uniquely see that others miss. The truth force equation looks at four things: your authentic insight, your inner essence, your mission power, and your sustainable drive. Then it multiplies that by a fear-resistant factor. Okay, let me break this down. Your authentic insight is a problem or opportunity you see that others miss. Not because you're passionate about it, but because your experience gives you a unique perspective. Your mission power is not about what you love, it's about what the world actually needs that you uniquely positioned to provide. Your sustainable drive isn't emotion, it's your capacity to persist through obstacles because you understand something fundamental that the others don't. So, how do you actually implement this? I have 3 specific suggestions for you for this week. Action number 1, stop asking, what am I passionate about? Start asking, what do I see that others miss? Write down 3 problems in your industry or sector that everyone accepts, but you think are stupid. Action number 2, test your insight with real people, not friends who will be nice to you. Test them with potential customers who will tell you the truth. If your insight does not resonate with people who have the problem, it's not an insight. Action step 3, look at your sustainable drive, not your passion. Ask yourself, if this business took 5 years to succeed and got really hard in year 2, what would keep me going? If the answer is because I love it, you're in trouble. Now, this is just scratching the surface. The complete mathematical framework has 7 pillars that work together, and truth force is just the kind of foundation of the beacon pillar. All right, so I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you fallen for this kind of passion trap? What happened when you tried to build a business around what you love instead of what you understood? And here is something interesting. In the next video, I'm breaking down Tesla's truth force score using the complete Brandem framework mathematical equations. You will see exactly how Elon Musk built a company around insight, not passion, and why their truth force is somewhere around the 850 mark, while most car companies are stuck at about 120. If you want to go deeper right now, I'm going to be covering strategy such as following your unique insight instead of industry consensus, which connects directly to what we just talked about. But here is what I really want you to do. Go to brandemstrategy.com and get the complete truth force framework. You will see exactly how all the 7 pillars work together and why passion fails mathematically. While you're there, check out the 100 strategies system. Strategy B1 specifically addresses how to identify and follow your unique insight instead of getting trapped by what you think should be you're passionate about. This stuff works. I've seen it transform businesses from struggling passion projects to market leaders. But only if you actually implement it instead of following the same tired advice everyone is giving, it works. Right, I'll see you in the next video when we dig deep and dive into how Tesla engineered their mathematical advantage. Talk to you soon.